Welcome to the TON Trade on News User Guide, Screen 7. How to understand TON software buy and sell signals. When we get a signal and our auto click is set in our buy or sell window, we will get a signal. As we've seen before, the signal will come in our windows. This is our sell window, and if we have a safe sell, it will appear red. A risk sell would be a lighter shade of red. In our buy window, if it's a safe buy, it'll be dark blue. If it's a risk buy, it'll be in a lighter shade of color. And as you can see from the picture here, that's what it would look like when our auto click is set and we have a safe sell. It will just show up right into your platform. And immediately, when your auto click is on, shoot it off the order to your trading platform of choice. When we have not had enough deviation, we will get a no trade signal, and it will just show up in gray. Either on the buy side, no trade, or the sell side, no trade. So step 1, once the news is released, TON will obtain the information promptly and generate trading signals immediately. Step 2, if the deviation between the actual number and the forecast number meet the trading requirements, in this case if we're 0.3 higher than the forecast, meaning 5.1, it would initiate a risk position. If it came in at 5.8, 1 point higher, it would initiate a buy position on the safe side. So this would be a risk buy if it's 0.3 deviation to 5.1. 1.0, if it comes in 5.8, that would be a safe buy. And that's how we use these. It will give a suggestion, reminding us with the words, with the signal grade, safe or risk, and it will color code the signal. If the deviation between the actual number and the forecast number do not meet the trading requirement, the buy or sell box will also change its color, display the deviation data, and the reminding words of no trade. Now, if the actual number is consistent with the forecast number, the buy and sell box will both change its color, display that the deviation is 0, and the reminding words are also no trade. So if we are right on forecast, no trade. If we do not meet our risk parameters, if the number comes in 0.2 instead of 0.3, less than 0.3, it will also say no trade. If we meet the 0.3 deviation from this forecast, it will say risk sell or risk buy. If it comes in 1.0 higher on the deviation, 3.8 or 5.8 from the forecast of 4.8, it will give a safe sell or safe buy. Now, if you have set the auto click function up, the checkbox below AC on the right hand side of the buy box will turn to green, so that TON will trade automatically, as we've seen before, on your behalf. If you have not configured it, the checkbox will remain gray and will not change its color, and TON will only generate the signal. So you'll still get the signal, but it will not auto click it into your platform of choice. Now, step 7 is the revision box, and I'd like to talk about that. The revision box shows the revised number of this news from the previous number. So occasionally there is economic data where they do produce a revision number. And step 8 is if we have a buy signal and the revision box is blue, meaning it was revised also in that same direction, a positive, it means the number would not be in conflict and we could stay with the trade. So if it's a blue signal and the revision is blue, that's in the same direction, and we can stay with the trade. If we have a buy order and the revision box is red, that means the revised number was revised lower, and it would be in conflict with the actual number. So if this is blue and the revision comes in red, we may want to get out quickly. If we have a sell order and the revision box is red, that means the revision number would not be in conflict with the actual number, and we could stay with that sell position. If we have a sell order and the revision box is blue, it means the revision number would be in conflict with the actual number. So if we get a sell signal and it's red and our vision is blue, we may also want to get out quickly. So that is how we understand our signals. We have our forecast based on our deviation. If the number were to come in 4.5 or 5.1, it would set off a risk position. If the number were to come in 3.8 or 5.8, it would set off a safe position. So when our auto click is set, we are all ready to receive these signals. It will turn green as the green box shows. The window will show up here, either safe sell, risk sell, safe buy, or risk buy. We then check to make sure it's not in conflict with the revision. And sometimes we have no trade at all. There's not enough deviation from the forecast, enough surprise for us to benefit from this. So this is how we understand our buy and sell signals. Tom will auto-click them into it, and the next thing you want to do is follow along with our TON, Trade on News, trading plan to set your stops and take your profit levels. And that will be the topic of our next video, how to use the TON News Trading Plan and additional features of TON software.